What's up, guys? David here with the Whiskey Rebellion. Hope everyone's having a fine Monday evening. Welcome. Glad to see you guys joining me here. So we were talking before the show started. I just want to go right back into it. I want to be your trash panda, Billy. I need to move to Florida. He was just telling us this story about how basically he just gives his neighbor like the leftover food that he's not going to eat, and they basically had everything on the menu at this point. I was like, what? I'll never need to cook. Like I'll never I've got this figured out. Like,
yes. How do I get this?
These are retirement plans. I just need to do something in Florida, apparently. You hear that, guys? I'm going to Florida.
All right.
Anyway, but no, that sounds fantastic, and absolutely, I'm like, yeah, I will live off of people's leftovers, which is pretty much what I do already. But anyway, topic for tonight that we'll get into in here just in a minute is about St. Patrick's Day, which is going to be this Sunday, obviously, and that's kind of like the big. I want you guys to think about it while we talk about what we're drinking. Like, how do you handle that? Do you handle that? Do you care about St. Patrick's Day? It's going to be on a Sunday. Are you just going to drink on Saturday? I mean, I know you guys might have one or two, but like in terms of like the celebration of that or like going out or anything like that, if you guys are doing some of that, I know, Mark, you might. Really, if any of us, it's probably going to be you that does anything. But like, how do you want to handle that kind of thing? So that was my thoughts. But I want to talk about what are we drinking? I'll go first for myself. I wanted rum tonight because I figure I'll be drinking Irish whiskey next Monday, unless I've gotten very sick of it or on it on Sunday. But right now I am drinking the Real McCoy, the 12-year rum. This is a Foursquare product, if I recall. This is one of the ones that the Godfather recommended. He gave his tasting notes, and I fell in love. He was not wrong. It is delicious.
Nope.
Yeah, try it. Pick it up. Good stuff. That's me. Gino, what are you drinking, sir?
I almost chose rum tonight. I have a plantation 10-year behind me, Barbados one.
Nice.
And almost picked that up, but I went with the Bib and Tucker 10-year.
Very good.
Absolutely delicious. It comes in at 92 proof. It's 10-year. They don't really identify who the distillate is. It's not them. It's someone else.
Gotcha.
But
is it MGP or?
I don't think it's MGP. It's not. I've had enough MGP product. It's like it's not that profile. It's something different. I get leather. I get on the nose. I mean, I get of course the caramel. You get that. You get a beautiful caramel color to it, even with the ice cube in there. It's just kind of floating around. But I get that leathery taste on it. I get strawberry Twizzler on the palate. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's not the sweet, it's the flavor of. And then that just sits there, it goes along, it finishes with a nice white peppery finish. It just lingers out, and all of a sudden, just boom, it's gone. It's nice, it's well-rounded. It's what you would expect from a 10-year bourbon. It's very delicious.
Nice. Glad you're enjoying it, sir.
Very nice. Very nice.
Billy, sir, what are you drinking tonight?
So tonight, listen, let me tell you guys. My wife is so gangster. Saturday after the pop-up, we go to the liquor store because we're going to get some cigars and have a drink. So tonight I'm having Michter's Sourback. I don't know if you guys can see where this is at. This bottle was brand new Saturday afternoon.
Well, good job.
Been there before.
So it's on its way out. And for us, it's a fan favorite. But a quick announcement. So for everybody down here who's listening, Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, will be the grand opening of Cafe 305. So for the grand opening, it is on Cinco de Mayo, so we're gonna be doing some drinking, we're gonna be doing some eating, we're gonna be doing some celebrating.
That's a Sunday, Billy. I just looking at the date. That's a Sunday too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And move over to St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice long weekend, trip to Florida and back. Yeah, man.
So looking forward to that. So if you purchase a meal, you're gonna get a free beer and you're gonna get a shot of tequila as well. But so that's that. We'll talk about more as that date comes. But I want to give a shout out to my guy, Rob. So Rob, after the grand opening, that day after we close, me and the wife are gonna pop open that Weller 12 that you sent me.
Nice.
So I need a backup. I thought about what I want to drink. I haven't had Weller and I don't know how long. The wife haven't had it. So thank you, sir. It is going to be very nice. I deeply appreciate it. So that's what I'm having tonight.
Good stuff.
Nice.
I'll keep everybody posted as to the
opening. Please do.
Well, the opening date is already set. Right now, we're just finishing off getting equipment, and we're gonna start stockpiling the place, sodas, to-go containers, all that kind of good stuff. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Good times.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah. I like it. Cool. Mr. Look who's joining us. Look at
what?
I think he's shaking his damn head. I was trying to add you. He lives. There he is.
Wow.
What's going on?
What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah, bullshit did just go to DEFCON 5.
What's up?
What's up, man? That's a totally different Gino there.
I know, right? It's like half a Gino.
We were talking about the pre-show. Yeah, no, it was. I was stuck at 95 for like about 3 weeks, and this morning it was 102 gone. It's just, melting away.
I think it's awesome. I really do. Yeah. I'm proud of you. Super proud of you, man. You look great.
No, it's like I told you, and you know, you and I were I am in back and forth. It's like, I'm gonna have to get into that Wi-Fi workout program, you know.
Shit, I did
start working out, dude.
I did 24.2, which is a CrossFit workout this morning. Holy fuck, I thought I was going to cardiac arrest.
That's what I need.
I was like, there's nobody here to help me if I were to go out. It's just people going to come home and see me dead. My fucking heart was like bouncing out of my chest. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, how's everybody doing?
Doing awesome.
We're doing great. We're glad your heart didn't explode out of your chest.
Yes, sir.
Here's the hard
we're just going over what we're drinking tonight. Billy gave his kind of announcement about Cinco de Mayo and the grand opening of Cafe 305. And that's where we're at. You're all caught up, man.
You're all caught up.
Malaria,
what are you drinking, Jody?
Bottle of I shouldn't say a bottle. That doesn't sound good. I'm drinking the whole goddamn bottle. I'm just drinking Eagle Rare tonight.
There you go.
Nice.
I was going to have some BTAC GTS tonight, but with old White Mark, but he's going to bring it tomorrow morning.
How is White Mark doing?
That's offline conversation we'll have, but he's doing great. He's just had their family's had some struggles.
Some stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Well, but he's been doing great. He's been doing great.
Cool. Good.
And him and his wife, everybody's doing great. They're just they've had some. They had a new baby in the family, and there's been some. I'll just say there's been some challenges with that. That's all. That's where I'll leave it at. But they're doing great. The baby's doing great. It's just a little bit. I think the right term would be premature. Would probably be the right term.
Gotcha. All right.
Gotcha. Yeah, man.
We don't know. Well, we wish him well.
Yep. Been traveling a lot.
For sure. Okay. Who hasn't gone yet? Rob.
Yeah.
What you drinking, sir?
I'm drinking some Angel's Envy rum cask finish.
Oh man, what do you think?
This is just a top fiver for me when I pull it down. I mean, I love it. I love that really sweet, dark molasses flavor that you get from the rum barrel in this thing. It's a rye, so it does get a little bit of spice to it too. Like after you get that sweet, you get that nice rye spice
that runs the whole
is
spectrum,
finishing. Huh? Yeah, it is delicious. I'm probably only gonna have another half a glass because I got a kick-ass day tomorrow. I spent feeling like Billy. I was 12 hours in the kitchen today, prepping to feed a tasting event we're doing for some students tomorrow. These kids are going to eat better than it's a prep school, and these kids are going to eat better than most college kids. that we feed for this tasting. I'm doing. They're getting nine plates over 2 hours.
Jeez.
And they're tasting. The quinoa, baby kale salad. I'm doing smoked Gouda smoked Gouda shells and cheese. We're doing a trio of burgers. I spent an hour doing a great. This was fantastic 3-grain burger that had bulgur wheat and God, I can't remember brown rice, like a sticky brown rice, roasted vegetables. It was fantastic. Obviously we'll do a burger.
I thought you said fantastic. I was like, yeah.
That needs to be in the dictionary.
Yeah,
we were sampling everything.
If you have somebody on the left, put it in, and it'll be there.
Oh God,
it definitely was fantastic.
We made it a whole 5 minutes, didn't we?
12 minutes.
All good.
12 minutes into this show, 5 minutes of you being here.
I can
So,
wait.
yeah, just busy day tomorrow. Going to be a longer day tomorrow. So,
well, hang in there. That sounds delicious, and I hope those people appreciate what you're doing.
Sounds fantastical.
It does. Fantastic. I like that. Mark, sir.
I think there should be a sandwich called.
And how's your dad doing, by the way?
How's Papa Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah, how is Papa?
He's good. Yeah, he's good. It's getting much better. So this was kind of a last-minute trip, of course, again. So I didn't bring anything.
Yeah, but I seen you with. I seen the BBC was with Annie this week.
Yes, I did pick up. Yeah, pick up a bottle of Old Forester.
That single barrel she had.
Yeah,
that black figure in the picture with him. With her. That was him.
Yeah, that is a way to describe that picture.
Listen, Mark, if Jody worked for the feds, you'd be in jail, bro.
I know, right? I know.
Why would that be? That's not fair. I wouldn't.
I don't hide shit.
Because he just totally ratted the man out.
That part I did do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't. Because I had to come back to the hotel and pack. Long story with that, but because I'm not staying with my dad, I'm close to him, so I had to come back to the hotel and pack. So I didn't do my little normal, grab a couple, but I always have a few of these in my bags, or
sure.
I'll show a little leg on a flight and get the flight attendants.
There you go.
It's a nice leg. I've seen the leg. So, it's nice.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, they hooked me up. So yeah. I'm mad because I had a couple of I got a 107. I got a Elmer T. Lee, and I have a special reserve somewhere. I don't know. Probably in my other bag. I don't know. Yeah. But I didn't bring it. Doesn't matter.
That's all right. As long as you got something to sip on, that's all that matters.
And you know my shit.
I need those
I got about 30
problems.
bottles
Man, where I have. But I need those problems like Mark's got. It's like I've got these bourbons, and it's like I have no idea where they're at.
Blame Jody for that shit.
They're somewhere, man. But I don't know where they're at.
Why are we blaming Jody?
It's Jody's fault. I don't know. Just
because you haven't been around. That's why. So
I can't help it. I teach all the time. I am so sorry. And of course, I'm in a foul mood today because I have a colleague of mine who's no longer a colleague of mine, but I get one of this colleague's students transferred to me. What, get this person gone? Goddamn right I did.
Okay. I know it is. Okay, keep going. I know half the story. Keep going.
But anyway, so I had to vent just a little while ago because I was like, so I called up my other colleague and I was like, dude, I swear to God, this person did nothing. Like I got to spend half a day up, filling out appeal paperwork for this kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a pain in my ass. I don't want to do that. On something that this other colleague should have done. I know it's definitely it's privileged first world problems, but it pisses me off.
No, it's still a fucking thing.
Yeah. It sucks when other people don't do what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
I feel that.
That's it. That's it.
I feel that.
I don't want to get back to my job, but I don't want to do someone else's job while I'm doing
because they didn't do it. Yeah, no, I hear that.
Exactly.
I hear that. I wanted to read another quote about drinking. I forgot to do it on our last show, but I wanted to do like every week, like do one of these and like see if you guys could figure out like who it is. All right, so here's one for you. It says, "I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me." Who said that?
From the show?
Not from the show. This is like famous people quotes about alcohol.
Oh,
there's some shit in here about wine and shit too, but like,
because I think that would be a great game to play with quotes from us.
We're the only people that would get it though, like, which is great. I'd be happy to
watch us would get it.
That's true. Well, yeah.
3.
Wait for some comments over here. You know, I'll read them.
Martin.
Except Jack Frost.
Has he been on lately?
Oh, I could have seen him for a little while.
Yeah, he sent me one too. I was like, "The fuck is this?"
Random hell. Like, who the hell is this? I didn't
What,
recognize
you sent you a friend request? Is that what you said?
Text me. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he sent me a text too.
Send you a candygram.
Okay. Yeah,
Anyway,
weird, okay.
the quote: "I have taken more out of alcohol." Please don't be googling this. Taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me. Who do you think might have said that?
It sounds like Bruce Willis. I'm sorry, Bruce Willis would sound like this right now.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, I think we're gonna change your nickname on here to HR.
Oh my!
Wow.
You have like a reserved seat in the HR office.
Oh no! Don't sit there. That's Jody's seat.
That's Jody's seat. He'll be along. He's in class right now. I give him about 15 minutes. Someone's gonna be in here complaining.
Anyway, no. On a real note, my real guess is Bruce Willis, and I do feel bad about his condition. That is God honest truth. We share similar conditions, so
not him. There's a good guess, but not him. I think more famous than Bruce Willis.
He's pretty famous.
He is pretty famous. I think more famous.
More famous than Bruce Willis.
Ooh, Clint Eastwood.
Was he a big drinker?
Keanu Reeves.
Willie Nelson? I don't know.
No.
Hemingway.
No, that's not Willie.
It better be somebody fucking way up there like Frank Sinatra or something if you're going to say it's more famous.
The first one was Frank Sinatra, actually. So you're in a closer ballpark with that. Everyone give up?
I thought Dean Martin myself.
No. It's Winston Churchill.
Ooh, okay.
More famous than Bruce Willis. Thank you.
I disagree.
Alcohol related.
You disagree?
Dave, that's a good one. I don't know too many alcohol related. Most of his quotes are cigar, non-political.
Yeah, he does a lot of cigar. He did the one where it's like some lady talks shit to him and he's like, "Well, I may be drunk, but you're ugly, and in the morning I'll be sober." Like that was kind of like the really famous one of Winston Churchill. I actually don't know if it's on here or not because there's some.
The other one he's famous for. If I was your wife, I would poison you. If you were my wife, I would drink it. That's a good one from him.
Anyway, I find these fun.
I wonder if that's in today's world. If you sit there and you're like, "That was my wife, I would drink that," and then you realize that you might have a straw to drink from, and like, how would you feel about that nowadays? Because women are made much different than they were back in the day.
True.
I don't know.
I mean, do I need to get my crayons out for you, David?
No, I got this one, man.
My takeaway from that is that you have crayons.
Yeah, I teach graduate students. Damn right, I got crayons.
Wow. I hope none of your students are watching.
No, they do.
I fucking hope
not.
Oh my god.
The ones that have graduated do. Not.
That's okay. It's good to see you here tonight, Jody.
Yeah, it is good to see you though.
It's good to see you guys too.
Yeah.
And I'm meeting.
Oh man.
Mostly.
We know.
Now that ain't even bullshit. That's horseshit.
Anyway, so that topic that I had kind of conceived of, I teased it a little bit before Jody came on, is talking about St. Patrick's Day. I saw kind of like a marketing ad campaign, whatever, being like, hey, celebrate St. Patrick's Day on Saturday and call it, St. Patty's Eve or something like that. So that a bunch of drunks getting out on Sunday night and they're all hungover on Monday. I think that's kind of like the real genesis behind it. But like, is that a consideration really for anybody here going out? Like, what do you think of that as just puffery? But what about for like the amateur hour crowd? Like, do you recommend that for them?
Well, I think if you look at it, depending on where your locale is, drinking's a full-time 7-day-a-week event. People really don't care if it's Cinco de Mayo, if it's St. Patrick's Day, and especially if
Give
you're going to offer,
event.
yeah, it's Monday. Let's have a drink.
Yeah,
it's like here. So for the past, let's say the past 3 months, we've had some major event every weekend. Food and wine. We got Ultra coming up. We had the boat shows. We had Cayocho. We had Carnival. So there's always something going on. And this all revolves around drinking. And down in a certain part of Miami, you can literally walk into a bar 24 hours a day and no one cares. So I think St. Patrick's Day is going to kind of be the same thing. Flanagan's that make a big deal of it because it's like an Irish type of bar. And outside of that, there's Beef O'Brien, so they'll make something of it. But, if you're in Boston, it'll be a big deal. Otherwise, probably not.
I'd imagine St. Patty's in Boston is probably a hell of a thing.
Pittsburgh does a hell of a St. Patty's.
Yeah, I would say Pittsburgh. Chicago,
obviously. Second largest St. Patty's Day parade in the country.
I won't be there, but it's beside the point.
I'll be working for the parade, but by the time the afternoon rolls around, my buddy owns a local Irish bar. I'll probably be down there in the afternoon when I get off work.
Nice.
I'll probably end up back there for breakfast the next morning on St. Patty's Day.
What he's saying is he's not going to leave. And he'll just get his ass up and have some
roll over, have some breakfast.
It's this Sunday.
It's this Sunday?
Yeah.
It's this coming Sunday.
Already stocked up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I had no idea. That's how in the know I am.
Yeah.
So, like for me, if you're asking me what I think about St. Patty's Day, I would love to go see. Like I had tickets during the year that COVID happened to St. Patty's Day for the St. Patty's Day concert with Dropkick Murphys in Boston. All right.
Oh man.
And then
it got ruined by COVID.
It got ruined by COVID, right?
Yeah, fucking hell.
But I got paid back. I mean, they paid me back for it, and so the airlines paid me back my ticket, and so did the hotels and all that stuff, right? And I did end up going to see them in 2021 at Ascend in downtown Nashville with Rancid, which was also very, very awesome. But the question was, would you go see? I mean, what would you do? I didn't know it was even St. Patty's Day this weekend. I ain't going to be doing shit. I'm almost 50 years old. I do not want to be out on the roads doing anything with a bunch of.
Yeah, this might be the wrong crew for this question because we're all like, well, we drink whenever we feel like anyway.
Almost 50, young buck.
Well, I mean, I'm 49.
29 and something.
Are you like gaining years?
I remember what
I feel like we're supposed to be aging at the same rate. Like,
what do you mean? What did you say?
What?
I didn't think you were that old. Is what I'm saying.
Dude, you're an asshole.
I know.
I've been very nice to you tonight, and then you come on there with that.
Yeah, was that before or after the crayons comment?
I say that. Listen. I told you I have graduate students.
Jody, it's the only person who's not old enough to have hair on his face.
There we go. You know what? I'll take it. 42 for the record.
Missed you, Jody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Seriously. It doesn't sound like it, I know, but like you said we don't mean that.
I can tell you for St. Patty's Day, I'm gonna be cleaning a restaurant, stocking up, still selling ribs that day. So yeah, it's gonna be a work day.
Yeah. Well then. For myself, if I drink anything at all, if I do any kind of celebrating, it'll be like early in the day, like midday. All right.
What the hell's going on now, Rob?
I got to check something for work.
Was that your ringtone?
Holy shit balls.
Damn.
Rob's a Chris Brown fan.
I got some new vinyl this week. I'm going to tell you guys. So, first I will start with, that's not new. Johnny Cash at San Quentin.
Oh man,
yes, I've got that.
You just put that on now. That's cool.
Yep, and then I got Pearl Jam 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the new one?
Okay.
No, 10 is their very first album.
No, 10.
Oh.
No, 10.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, that came out in like
84.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
And this is a cool one too. Kill 'Em All.
Yes.
All right, but I will tell you, my favorite one is this one right here. This is awesome. I couldn't recommend this more. This is Miles Davis and John Coltrane.
Oh
my God. Damn. Dude, I can sit and listen to this like
on repeat.
Yes, like it has so much stimulant to it. It is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a once in a lifetime album right there.
Yeah.
That I don't know if you'll ever get another cat collaboration like that. That's equally as good. I don't know if you'll get it.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I agree. I mean,
yeah.
Coltrane is probably my favorite. Obviously, obviously my favorite saxophonist, and then Miles Davis is without doubt the best trumpet player of all time, in my opinion. Now I know there's people out there who would argue, and I get that, and they're privy to their wrong opinions. But this is how I feel, and I am correct in this case.
I say the next best collaboration I've ever heard was Bob Marley and Clapton. They did a couple of songs together.
Okay.
That were really, really, really good. Like,
have you guys ever heard Prince? And it's and of course I hate the guy who does that. I forget his name. He died of like a strangely enough, they both died of drug overdoses, but Tom Petty, that's his name. Yeah. So Prince, Tom Petty.
Was it an overdose for him? I didn't know.
Oh, they did when
they finally did his toxicology, and it came back as a fentanyl overdose. But anyway, back. So and then it had one of the Traveling Wilburys was in the band and all this, but they did it for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They did.
They did.
Weeps.
Yeah.
That is the greatest one.
No, they did that for George Harrison.
Is that who that was for?
The George Harrison Memorial.
No, but it was at the. It was at the Rock and Roll
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But it was his memorial, and Prince does that solo. Man.
He does the last one. You don't even know he's there until the very end, and you're like,
and it's like boom, and all of a sudden the guitar goes flying straight up in the air. Yeah,
he throws it.
Damn, if you haven't seen it, YouTube that. That's awesome.
That is.
You gotta see it, and watching all the other players on stage, just kind of stop
and watch him,
and just watch him go.
Oh, Steve Winwood. Steve Winwood was there too. That was
Yep.
There was a bunch of guys on that stage.
Yeah, there was
a bunch of guys.
Yep. But then there's if you're a guitarist nut like I am, there's also like this one where it's like has Ian Scott, Brad Paisley. I forget who else, but it also has Tom Morello, yeah, from Rage Against the Machine, stuff like that. It has them all in there. Anyway, they're playing the songs from that damn like Thor type of thing you guys were into that I didn't watch. That series of like
Marvel?
No, Icelandic stuff. It was a series that came out.
Vikings?
No, not Vikings. Is the other one. Everybody talks about seeing it. I'm like the only person. They have a book series about it too.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I've never
How's
seen
that Icelandic? I'm like, ooh. I don't think it's set on this planet.
I've never seen a second of it, so I don't.
Neither have I. I've never seen a single second of it ever.
Nope.
But you know who else has a really, really good jazz album and it's not very well known? Slash from Guns N' Roses.
I didn't know this. A jazz album?
Yeah, I
The
believe.
bad boy didn't know he had a jazz album.
I mean, he can play, so I bet he can play jazz.
Revolver, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
The name of it.
Ooh.
What'd you say?
I don't know Velvet Revolver.
No. Velvet Revolver is the name of the band.
Yeah.
No, but
I don't know if I call that jazz though. That's
but Slash does have a jazz album.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slash does that. Velvet Revolver could probably be Duff McKagan. I think he was in Velvet.
Yeah, it was
Scott Weiler.
It was the lead.
Right?
Yeah, Scott Weiler. It was also the drummer from Guns N' Roses, Matt Sorum, and then you had Duff McKagan and you had Slash in it. That was Velvet Revolver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
But yeah, he does have a jazz album. I still have it on.
I'm looking
CD.
it up. I'm looking it up right now. Because if you're bullshitting,
Don't remember knowing that.
No, I gotta Google that.
No, he does. I just don't remember the name of it. And I wish I could put my hand on the CD, but I was a Guns N' Roses fan for a long time.
Yeah, I was too. I was like the first album I ever owned was Appetite for Destruction. So
yeah.
I was forced to be.
He does a thing with.
You were forced to be.
Obsession Confessions.
Okay.
Yeah.
He plays.
When I was in the Navy, it got played so much.
Yeah, I'll bet it probably did
show you
get overplayed.
I was trying to listen to my. I was trying to listen to my Dead Kennedys.
I love the
Using the Dead Kennedys. No shit.
I love the Dead Kennedys. Check
And
this
I
out.
just kept hearing "Welcome to the Jungle" all day.
That's the album.
day.
Yeah, but this is the album cover that got banned for Appetite of Destruction.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because of the girl having her panties down and the robot sexually assaulted.
Yep. That was pretty avant-garde shit back in the day.
Yep.
Now
that doesn't get right anymore. Just
now it's normal.
Just go on
Billy,
the internet and you will see so much worse.
So Jody, here's your homework. I don't know if Billy and I gave you this one. Go look up all the album covers for the Ohio Players in the 70s.
You know, with the collection I just inherited, I think I have 4 of them.
Oh, that's right.
I'm still trying to catalog all this stuff, but it's a never-ending process.
And there is a very.
I wish that back many years ago I would have taken my dad's vinyl collection. I didn't think it was ever going to come back, but then what made me start thinking about it was I was reminiscing. Actually, I had these earphones on, and I was reminiscing, listening to music, and I was like, dude, I remember when I was a kid, and I used to have
Honey.
I used to listen to music on the record player, and that sound, that analog sound with the little scratch sound and all that, and I was like, dude, I missed that. By the way, I found R. Kelly's record on vinyl this week. I did not buy it, but I did find it.
Did you watch it afterwards?
I did watch it. That's the reason why I didn't buy it.
You may want to keep it, depending on which one it is.
In the collection, I did find Eddie's Murphy Delirious, though.
Oh, man.
On vinyl.
On vinyl?
I have Bill Cosby on vinyl, and that shit is hilarious.
He was great. He really was.
Oh, back in the day?
I'll say it. Like,
Stand up. Yeah.
I mean, he's great. He's America's dad.
Not a good human being, but like, he was great. He was hilarious.
I mean,
but just Google Buck, because Buck just makes me laugh so hysterically.
The whole
it's called
bit
Buck
about between him and his wife,
number 1,
and how his kids have to be beat before they can go to bed. Like that shit tore me up. Like it was really good.
Oh, that's funny.
Is that the one, Mark? I put it in the chat.
Oh, that's a cool one right there. Yeah, that's a cool album, Honey.
Yeah, that's the one that has there's a morbid story behind that album cover. But yeah.
Well, what's the story?
It's some good. Well, you read it. It's some good rock and roll lore.
Okay.
And since we're talking about that, does anybody know why the Gap Band is called the Gap Band?
Is it because the lead singer's got like a gap between his?
No,
not at all, sir.
Is it because one of the members can't close their legs?
No,
not at all, sir.
Is it because 2 thighs don't touch?
Not at all.
I'm out of gas. I'm out of gases now.
All right.
See,
all right, Billy.
You want to tell him, Mark?
Get him, Billy. No, you got it.
Okay, so the Gap Band, the Gap Band was named after intersecting streets from.
Well, this is a bullshit story. I like mine.
No, it's not
No, it's
from.
Tulsa.
He heard
Tulsa,
intersect and like he just went somewhere else.
No, so we all know about the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre, right?
Yeah.
So
yes,
there's streets
Black
that
Wall
intersect in Black Wall Street where they got their name, the Gap Band. That's where it comes from.
yes.
It's
Three-way
the-
intersection.
I've seen that
I
monument
Googled
there. I literally had to
Googled it.
learn about it like when I got to Tulsa, and I was like, "Wait, that shit was real." There was a homeless dude who was yelling at because there's a monument and it's showing like planes and shit, and I'm like, "What in the what was this?" And some crazy homeless guy was yelling at me about it, and I was like, "He's got to be some crazy." And I looked it up. I was like, "No, that dude was telling me the truth." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
So
I think
Oklahoma
That's
at
cool,
the
man.
time,
two is still alive.
David, was the richest black area in the country. Like Mark said, Black Wall
No,
Street.
it wasn't. And think about it, Billy. The thing about it was in Tulsa, the Black Wall Street was the second richest community in the United States.
Yeah, in the country. Yeah, absolutely.
It didn't have color, so it was number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all over some BS allegations, the entire town, city, sector,
Burnt
whatever you
to
want to
ground.
call it, was burnt to the ground.
But yeah,
And the worst part about it was, so if you had your money in the bank and the bank burned down and you didn't have any proof, they just took your money.
What money?
Like,
no, it's
what
all
money?
gone now.
What money?
Land, everything.
who are
And
you? What?
And the crazy thing
Property
is,
deeds and all that shit.
even when I was in junior high school, they didn't teach that. You had to learn that on your own. But we're not getting into
We don't want to.
politics and all that.
It's a thing that happened. You can think
It's
about
just
it.
an interesting
But
thing.
yeah,
But I did find out something interesting watching the Foods That Built America this weekend.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What two? I'm
awesome
gonna see if you guys can guess this. What 2 countries can you not buy Coca-Cola? There's only 2 on the planet.
I did
that
not
you
know this
cannot
one.
buy Coca.
No, I have no idea.
is North Korea one of them?
Shit, you got me on that one.
That's one of them.
Probably. You can't buy shit.
That was one.
I guarantee
I was about to
it's
say
there.
like
It's there.
That's one of them.
it's hard to yell death to America and you're like
On what? Shit,
Iran.
Is Iran the other one?
Iran. No, they got big Coca-Cola signs.
No, but it has to be. I would imagine it is like a Muslim country of some sort or something like that, because I've been all over Africa and there's plenty of freaking soda, like Coca-Cola sold. I've been all over Europe and I've been over in Asia and I've been in Australia, of course, and of course here in the United States and North America. I have not been all over South America, but I have been to Mexico all the way down to Panama. It's Panama and Costa Rica are the farthest south I've been. That's not true. I have been to Colombia.
You cannot legally buy Coca-Cola in Cuba.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
Because of the
embargo.
yeah.
Embargo on.
Now that's not to say it's not there and it's smuggled in.
You can find it. Yeah.
Can you imagine
You
being a
can't-
Coca-Cola dealer?
Got the Coke
I got me 10 mules out there.
Got in those nice glass bottles.
But here's the
So-
thing too: when you go to Mexico, you order a Coke in Mexico, totally different taste.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
So
Mexican
also
restaurants
have
here.
all the-
They'll offer like Mexican Coke, like
Yeah,
made with real
you don't
sugar
have
and
all
all
the
that.
chemicals we put in.
Real
it.
sugar.
It's sold out in the U.S. last year.
Yeah, I bought that. Actually, it comes out several times a year. I buy it right around. Well, I buy it whenever it's available, but I get it and then I save it until right around summertime because there's nothing better than like a sugarcane soda. I just think those
The
are
real
awesome.
Right.
Coke, what it's supposed to be.
Well, it's supposed to have cocaine in it if you want to get technical.
Well, true too,
That
but
is true.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
When they had cocaine in it, it was 1.1% cocaine.
I'm just still saying it's supposed to have cocaine in it. Don't try to underestimate the cocaine.
So what you're saying is you just need to drink like 7 or 8.
we
And you're off to the
need
races.
The original recipe.
So now, you know,
real sugar rush, you know.
But see,
You
now
drink 7 or 8 of those.
Damn.
What are you staring at?
Well, it wouldn't be that. You wouldn't be able to turn your head. What are you staring at? You'd be so fucking swollen. Come on, be like, and all carbonated up. It might be, what are you staring at? But it might be, why are you staring? You'd be like Jelly Roll, but not the musician.
Oh man,
I don't mean it like he's fat.
Oh my,
I don't. I love that.
Yeah, no, yeah. What? Yeah.
Rob's like, I didn't sign up for this shit.
Yeah, Rob. Well, he didn't. He always has his phone on, like, ring loud as fuck when Jody's on.
Yes.
Yes,
I do.
Ringtone tonight, brother.
That's it. I got a thing tomorrow. I got to keep an eye on shit.
Rob.
What?
I said your beard looks good there, Rob.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm working on it.
I like it when you grow it out, man.
Gray going on, man. Yeah, man.
I got the gray.
Billy's still dying his shit, man.
I still
no,
got
I'm not dying my shit anymore.
Reddish
You got
brown.
Mark, you got Jody, you got
There's a pre-show conversation.
and you got Billy. Billy's reached out that just for men.
No, I haven't done it in over a year. I'm not doing.
Oh, shots fired.
I mean, there might be some
Jennifer,
validity.
half the shit out of Jody's mouth is true. We couldn't be able to do a show.
Bullshit.
Gino would just be hitting that button the whole time. But
Bullshit.
damn, Jennifer coming out to get hot. She said pew pew.
Yeah. Well, next time you send me a text,
That's fucking
Jennifer, I will
hilarious.
not answer.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you will. We know you
Speaking of bullshit. That's a nice one. Nice
Okay,
one.
well, I think I've outwore my welcome then. Since Jennifer's
bullshit.
already-
Where the hell are you running off to?
I'm gonna run right over there and watch TV.
Yeah, no.
Let me
Hey,
see. What
speaking of
else
which, can we get I don't know what love 3 means, or less than half of
What?
3.
There's a.
Oh.
What does
So
that
less than divided by 3.
Is that a heart?
I don't know. Jody, get out the crayon.
You know what it is?
Broken
It's
heart.
a heart.
It's a broken heart.
Broken heart.
We got
with an
there.
arrow
We got
through
there.
it.
Don't
No,
worry.
it's a heart with an arrow
It
through
was
it.
a group
part of
effort,
it.
but we got there.
I would have never
broken-
figured
That
out
was
broken
hard, man. That was hard.
That's my broken heart.
That's
Yeah, she said that's her broken heart.
Well, you know what? Good.
That's it. That's one of those old when you used to get messages on pagers, kind of a thing.
Yes.
what was it? 143 was I love you. I think it was on the pager.
I don't
Oh,
yeah, you
damn,
turned it
yeah,
upside down. Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. And then you had the beeper that you had the little gold chain that clipped onto your pants.
Yes, sir.
And if you were really fancy, you had the ones that glow in the dark every time somebody paged you. It was
Yes.
like see-through.
Jennifer,
Older.
we're all that
Older,
old,
Jennifer,
actually. Even
older.
I'm that old. And then fancy. I did actually have a pager in high school.
I will freely admit that, yeah, I'm much older than that.
And I think dial-up. I remember all that. The world before
Couple
Yeah.
I
Shotgun
found-
modems. You remember those?
Yeah.
For what now?
Shotgun modems.
Down.
Yeah.
Shotgun modems?
Yeah, buddy. You had 2 modems in tandem to get extra speed.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, buddy. That's what we had to do.
That's some real back in the day shit.
Who remembers 8 tracks?
Oh,
Yes. How about 4-track? I've got some and a player.
Had a 4-track.
Well, I mean,
Rolling
you know,
Stones Symphony with the Devil, man.
you went to school with Jesus. Back then they called him Jesus. So yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
that
pretty much, man. It was like high five. We walked down the corridors and shit. Yeah, it's all good. No, I'm old, dude. I'm gonna hit 60 this year. I'm old. I admit it.
There you go.
But yeah, I got a 4-track player. It still works.
ICQ and Yahoo chat rooms to connect with
Oh
people.
shit!
online.
Wow.
I remember both of
Oh,
them.
I remember that. Yes, sir. ICQ, you betcha.
And then it was MySpace.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had the MySpace. We had the AOL.
MySpace,
The AOL
MySpace
chat.
was awesome.
AOL,
You would get those damn
everybody had
CDs
AOL.
with like the 100
music.
free hours or whatever of
Music
dial-up
and stuff for MySpace, and
Yeah.
you could have your own background. It was super.
Yeah,
cool.
Yes.
you can put music on it. You can put pictures.
You betcha.
Yeah, and I don't
How
know
did
why,
Facebook beat that?
but I swear to God, my wife still has
Volume.
an AOL account. I
So
swear to
do I.
God.
I got one.
Yeah, Rob,
Can't
I do
remember
believe
my
that.
login, man. It's out there somewhere.
So, I mean, like, I have a 6 a 6 code AOL account.
My mom
So
still has an AOL.
That just shows you how old, how original that thing was, man. RC 1119.
I just can't remember my login to the damn thing. That's the problem.
That's okay. Neither do they.
Yeah.
I'll in that email or in their email server, I'll bet I've got 100,000 emails. Like some of them,
Yeah,
I don't know if. So to all the advertisers out there, if you get that email address from me, I don't ever look at it.
Joke's on you.
Right. That's what that one gets used for. Oh, please sign up for this. Blah blah
I'm happy
blah.
to. Yes,
Absolutely. Here you go. Use this email address.
Hey, and speaking of CDs, remember Columbia House?
Yes, I think I still owe them money.
We all do.
Man.
I think they try to take me to court or something. I might have got a
I
judgment.
guarantee you, none of you did your Columbia House to get 8 tracks.
No, I didn't.
No.
That's fact.
That
Oh,
was
Rob.
before me.
My
And I
brother
didn't go for
Rob.
vinyl.
But yeah, it started with 8 tracks, then went to vinyl, then went to cassette.
Had to do that Columbia account with the parents, but you know.
Yep.
I could get or if you remember back when each of the Kiss guys released their own solo album.
I didn't know until this weekend that Eric Carr did one, and I almost bought Eric Carr's album when he was Foxman or whatever.
Yeah.
And now thinking back, I should have because of the rarity that's associated with it. I didn't. But I used to have Paul Stanley's and Peter Criss. That was my 2 favorites back in the day.
Along with those 4, because I got them all. We also had to get the Carpenters. I think my parents got like 2 Carpenters. She got John Denver and Glenn Campbell. Okay. Which actually, as I look back, I'm Karen Carpenter.
She was hot.
And I will say this, probably one of the top 4 or 5 best female singers of all time.
Yes, her voice was amazing. And back in the day, before her
was that the one that did
took over?
Is that the one that did "I'm So Vain"?
No, that's Carly
Simon.
Oh,
no, that's what's that Carly Simon did?
It
was that Tony
you're right now. I remember that now. I guess I was just those mixed up. And I was thinking about myself. I'm sorry.
Oh,
it's okay.
No.
You're so vain.
I know that song was written about me.
She probably met you somewhere, and she's probably like, "You probably think this song is about you."
No, because I would have
because actually it is.
Yeah, I would have corrected her. I'd been like, "Of course, it's about me."
Remember when VH1 actually played videos? And
How about MTV actually played
videos? Is VH1
video?
even still a thing?
I think it is.
Still?
Yeah.
You remember when MTV used to play videos? I used to watch Headbangers Ball every Saturday night.
Fucking A.
All right.
Oh yeah, that too.
Absolutely.
Karen Carpenter was
her voice. It was like effortless for her to sing. If you listen to any Carpenter song and listen to her sing, it was like
she's playing all the drums.
Totally effortless.
What was that girl that played drums for Prince? That became
Sheila E.
Oh no,
she was a fucking hell of a.
Yeah,
who was it?
After Sheila E., it was actually Carlos Santana's wife.
Yeah, she's married to Carlos Santana now.
Yes.
Oh.
Cindy Blackman is. Oh my gosh, she's still incredible.
Yeah, the Glamour
It
is
looks so good too.
Santana, that'd be a great album.
Oh man,
Having
that's
his
sweet.
stuff on
Yes,
vinyl.
sir.
I got some palms for both of them to play.
Rosie O'Donnell was the VJ on Rosie O'Donnell was the VJ on VH1.
Oh, you know what's funny?
Is that how she started?
Remember Kennedy on she was on MTV as a VH1. Not VH1.
She's a Fox News.
She's a Fox News correspondent now. I was like,
no, she has her own show. She's on Fox News.
That one.
I don't know why it is, but I've always wanted to
Business.
I think I do remember that name.
I don't know why. I just think it would be a pretty bush. I don't know if that's even accurate. I just think that.
I think there's
I'm telling you.
there.
HR.
Where's my comb?
You know, I say we put Jody in the White House just to see what the fuck he does.
It'd be like Trump that can speak. It'd be like a mixture between Andrew Jackson, someone who can do mathematics, and Trump.
Oh, God.
They'd be like, "You don't like black folks." I'd be like, "I don't like any folks."
This is why I'm moving to New Zealand.
You'll be there with me.
I'll be safe.
You'll be there with me.
Yeah.
If you make that run, I'm available. Public servant, man, right here.
I can see Jody standing there at the podium with a bourbon in his hand. Be like, yeah, all
like
y'all
it'd be like that guy
dumbasses.
running for prime minister for Canada that's eating the apple while he's getting talked to, and he's like, that's a stupid question, and he's just still eating his apple and stuff. It'd be like me sitting here and be like, so I heard you don't like black folks. I'm like, I think that's kind of accurate, but not true. I don't like any folks. You know,
kind of accurate, but not true.
I mean, I think you're just trying to pick out one group of people when I don't like anyone. Like, I don't like them all. And when I say them, I'm talking about all of you guys.
Is that the guy that was like the former mayor of Toronto or something?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson, more like Andrew Dice Clay.
I like Andrew Dice Clay.
There you go. See,
I love Dice.
What was that
Love
stupid movie
Dice.
with the koala bear in it? He was some kind of rock and roll detective.
No, it was
Ford Fairlane.
Ford Fairlane. There you go.
oh
All
my
right,
God.
dude, we're pushing up on NCIS.
Yeah.
We got to call it a night.
All right. Yeah.
Oh God.
His story's coming on.
Good Lord,
My
the
story is-
shenanigans.
And to be real, it's Matlock.
Who what?
You know,
Me and Joe, we were watching Matlock together. You know he does have his little sketchy fingers on it like this, like, oh, it's Matlock time. I could blow up the world. Like ice
oh
cream.
my God.
Please tell me.
When you come back on the show, you really come roaring all the way back, Jody.
The way to fuck back.
There's no halfway with you.
No, if you just put the tip in, it's just playing around.
True story.
You're just muddling it up. It's already a lie if you just put the tip in. Like, I'm just gonna put the tip in. We've all played that game. You're putting it all in. You already know this.
This is the only show that gets canceled. It doesn't even exist. It doesn't even exist, and it still gets canceled.
That is the quote of the night.
Yeah.
Guys, if anyone does go out for St. Patrick's Day, just be safe.
Stay safe,
night.
my friends.
Remember that.
Straight. Be safe.
Much
Be
love
good
to
to
everyone.
yourselves.
So let me ask you guys this: are we gonna do a show?
Ask.
Got to.
See,
This fucking guy swear.
fucking HR. You missed him, didn't you?
Well, that ain't even bullshit. That's more shit.
You know what's funny is I just couldn't say that today, and I was like, oh my God. I've been biting my tongue all day. So you just happened to say it.
Mark, is that Dolly Parton?
Yes, it is.
Where?
I thought so. It looks just like her.
I did personal protection for her one time when I was a police officer. She's such a sweet lady. Yeah, I really did. I swear to God, I got
He's a national treasure, man.
Yes.
Are we doing a show on Sunday, or are we still doing
No,
on
on
Monday?
Sunday. I think
Monday.
Okay.
Do it Monday. Do it. Recovery.
I'll try to be here again on Monday. My schedule's not changed, but it kind of changed a little bit.
Cool.
Billy Bob
Opened up a
Gino.
little bit.
I didn't
We'll
get
take
those
it. We'll take
packages out, man. So
Oh,
I was trying to send you guys something,
That's
but
okay.
Man, we know you got a lot going on.
Florida myself, man. I
was I part of the something that you were going to send out?
No, you
Just
can't
say
smoke.
no. I'm okay with
Hell
it.
no.
Oh yeah.
You can't.
Well,
smoke.
I did smoke when I went to
You
the red phone booth, and it was, dude, I had a great time. Didn't even smell like smoke. Never even felt sick or anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think
You
it was
took your
ventilation.
pills, right? You took your pills?
Yeah, of course, I
Did
took
you-
my pills.
Did you
All right.
reach out to my? Oh, sorry. You said my girl was gone, right?
What?
My little friend, and I told you to look out for you. You said she was gone, wasn't she? Remember the name I sent you?
You probably did send me a name. I don't recall any of this right at the second. So I'll just say yes.
You didn't see her. If you saw her, you would remember. Trust me.
Well, I did
If you
see
saw
some
her, you would
things
remember,
that you
trust
want
me.
to see there. I did see some of
So I
that.
understand. Yes, indeed, you did. Hercules.
Yeah, it was Hercules. I did see some stuff.
It's not fucking distracting.
Didn't have to
Anyway,
take it.
guys, it's been lovely. I'm gonna call the live show, and we can get in more trouble on the after show.
If you're not in the VIP, you are
That's-
missing out.
Yeah,
on all the incriminating tidbits. Seriously. Anyway, guys,
Ladies, gentlemen,
be good. Much love.
be good yourselves.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll see y'all next week. All right. Cheers.
Kisses.